Okay, Shalom Yashua. First and foremost, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Chakadash. Give honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule on, who taught us his truth, and salutations to all the Akim, preaching this word in truth and in sincerity with charity. We're the brothers from the Great Millstone camp here in Chicago, and we're willing to edify a lesson. All right, we're going into the famine of the word, because brothers' pages that they've had for a long time are getting clipped. We're talking about lessons upon lessons of edification. All right, gone. You see, Esau's making moves, man. He's making moves quickly.
Yeah.
All right.
It's crazy because the brother Shikari out here in Chicago, he had several pages. I think it was like 5 of them or something like that, and he just kept getting his backup pages clipped, and this is within like a couple of days, literally like what 2-3 days.
Yeah.
And then they finally clipped his main page too, and he was also making new pages, and they just kept clipping them. And like I said, this happened within like a few days time span. And then there was also the elder brother out there in North Carolina. I forget his name. Salaki brother. I forgot your name. But the brother from North Carolina, he had 9 pages clipped, I believe. He said, in a matter of a few days as well. So they let the brother Rapai just said, hey, Esau is making moves. Okay? Hey, the elder Southside Maka'ala out here in Jim at Chicago said that even TikTok is starting to
Become the new YT.
Yeah.
The new YouTube.
All right, they're starting to clip pages. Okay. What is it? Give you a suspension, remove your content. Okay, but we're in those times though.
And we're moving to make, because we have pages as well on Rumble. So we're going to start moving to Rumble and putting more content on there, more lessons to edify the elect, the flock. Because that's what it's all about, is feeding the sheep.
I got that Amos for you. Want me to get
Oh yeah, go ahead.
This is Amos chapter 8. Slag, is that the right chapter?
Yeah, Amos chapter 8, verse 11 and 12.
Oh, why was I in Amos 9? I wonder why that looked funny. All right, this is Amos chapter 8, verse 11. And it reads here, Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it.
You see, because when fear sets in, then these people are going to want to look for us. They're going to want to look for the men of the Lord, to get understanding, all right, to get comfort through what? These scriptures, man, the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, which they despised when it was out there. You see, we're supposed to call upon the Lord while he is near, while he may be found. You know what I'm saying? We have to seek the Lord early, and now is the time to do so. All right? Esau is making moves, and the Lord, hey, he's showing mad mercy still. He's showing mad mercy by letting Esau clip these lessons, or these pages, and us, bringing out more lessons to edify you, man. Soon, there's going to be lights out. There's not going to be no internet. All right? No social media, no lessons going up. All right? That's one. Then we're not going to be on the highways and byways either. All right? The truth is going to be hidden that time, man.
Can you give real quick that says that the word of the Lord should be precious in those days? I think
Yeah.
it's 1 Samuel 3. But I'll say this real quick. We got a glimpse of that, all right, during the CV-19 situation. Okay? Because straight up demonic, man.
Yeah.
Let me see if I'm on the Wi-Fi. I believe so. But slocky about that. It was business as usual one day, and then out of nowhere, boom. We weren't teaching on the highways and byways anymore. We had to go to, your set a camp location, whoever house was holding it,
Yeah.
depending on your camp, where your camp had said hold your indoor lesson. Then that was your camp session. That was an indoor lesson.
Yeah.
We were doing that for what, a good 6 months, a year or something. And then finally, we got back out there. Then we couldn't even go into downtown for a little bit.
Right.
We were on the outskirts.
Yeah.
And then eventually, brothers started going into, downtown and into prime locations. But it's going to happen again, though. But you know, when Esau really shuts this thing down again, it's not going to be like last time. Last time was child's play.
A test run.
Yep.
It was a test run. You know, this next time is going to be shut down, and hey, the military is going to be spread out through the city. All right, like the scripture says, a man shall desire to go into the city and shall not be able to. You're going to be confined to your space wherever you are in that moment, man.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't have Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, you're not going to make it, man. You're not going to get far. You see?
Yep.
But this is 1 Samuel 3:1, and the child Samuel ministered unto the Lord before Eli, and the word of the Lord was precious in those days. There was no open vision.
And that's what's going to happen again. Okay? The word of the Lord is going to be precious, and there was no open vision. Okay? It happened during that time period, and it's going to happen again. Except it's going to be worse in this time period if you don't have the oil.
Yeah.
Because the way you're going to get out of this whole situation is the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding.
Yep.
Okay? That's what's going to keep you stable. Your faith and your works is what's going to get you delivered. Okay? We're entering into the worst time period known to mankind.
Yeah. Ever.
All right?
Ever.
Yep. That's what it says in the book of Daniel.
Yeah.
All right? So that's why it's important to get this word now. They seek the Lord while he may be found, as the scriptures say.
Yeah.
So I'll probably get that. You have something?
Yeah, I got two. This is Isaiah 33:6, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord Yahweh is his treasure. And that word stability is Amawan, which is faith. All right, which is your faith. So your faith, all right, is going to keep you stable in these times, you see? All right, and that's how you know the men of the Lord. Because what? We're going to show our faith by our works. All right, because we fully believe in this thing. All right, the people see the boldness in our faces, man, when we bring out this truth. All right, fully persuaded. You see? And this is what's going to keep us stable in these times, man. Because, hey, the Lord, he told us all these things, you know, since the beginning. He's declared these things. All right? So that we wouldn't be offended at him. We'd be pre-warned. All right? And we would get our houses in order. You see? Hey, because the time of the kingdom of heaven is at hand, man. The time is near. And you see it happening. But this is Isaiah 32:6. For the vile person will speak villainly, and his heart will work iniquity, to practice hypocrisy, and to utter error against the Lord, to make empty the soul of the hungry, and he will cause the drink of the thirsty to fail. And this is living waters right here, man. Can these bones live? You see, this is the word right here, the water that is going to wake up the elect, man. All right, and bring them back to life, quicken them, as the scripture says. All right.
I got something for you because you brought out how. Can you read that last part
real
quick? It mentioned water.
Yes. And he will cause the drink of the thirsty to fail.
Yep. And this is what it says, going back to Amos 8. I'm gonna read it again, but I'm gonna read down to 13 this time. This is Amos 8:11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it.
Yeah.
In that day shall the fair virgins and young men faint for thirst.
Yeah.
And you see, the majority of our people, they're going to be spiritually, faint and dead out here, okay? Because they haven't been, eating that spiritual bread, drinking that spiritual water. So they're not going to know what to do in these latter days. We're hoping to be those wise virgins that have the oil, that are, ready, that are prepped for this thing. They talk about preppers, right?
Yeah.
Out here they got the preppers. They got all their canned vegetables, their propane tanks, generators, blankets, XYZ things, right? That's all that carnal BS that they're prepping for. We're doing the same thing, but spiritually. Right. We're getting this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, faith. All right, we're giving that charity out. That's what we're doing right now. We're spiritually prepping, because when this day comes, we want to be shielded by Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai.
Right, and what we're doing is the will of the Lord. You see, this is our duty. This is what all Israel is supposed to be doing. You see? And because we're doing so now, before the evil days come, We're going to be hiding in the secret dwelling place of the Most High. All right? Because, hey, your guns, because you hear 2/3 Jakes think that they're going to do something with their little 9, you know what I'm saying? Or their P90, you know, I heard cats say that, you know what I'm saying? Or their switches. But no, all that shit is vain. This is Psalms 33:16. There is no king saved by the multitude of an host. A mighty man is not delivered by much strength. And horse is a vain thing for safety. Neither shall he deliver any by his great strength. Behold, the eye of the Lord is upon them that fear him, upon them that hope in his mercy, to deliver their soul from death and to keep them alive in famine. All right, because hey, a lot of these, you know, Jake in America especially, they don't think a famine's coming. All right, they think the storehouses are going to be fully stocked, and they're not, man. That's just going to be empty soon. All right, a time like no other is coming here. All right. And if you serve the Lord, hey, the Lord is going to make sure that you eat, drink, and rejoice. That you have shelter, that you have abundance and protection in these last days to come, man.
It's funny that you mentioned that, you know, with the food situation, because I just seen this clip of this fat Jake, man. And it's crazy because he had a bunch of chains on, nice ass clothes, fresh as Jordans on, but he's at a Link, you know, card, office, right? And he starts basically losing his mind because, you know, he couldn't get on the phone with somebody. It's, you know how it is at these, you know, different government, you know, buildings. It takes forever to get, you know, serviced and shit, right? And he's, you know, flipping out. And but the funny thing is, this guy is talking about how he's got no food, but he's like, no lie, like 250, 300 pounds. You tell me you haven't been eating, buddy? But you got the freshest shit on, you know what I mean? And it's just funny how Jake thinks that they deserve, that's the word I was looking for, they deserve these things, like, you know, it should just be given to them. You know what I'm saying? It's really, you know, a privilege to eat, you know, and on top of it, eating multiple times a day. Because you got people in other countries that are really getting hit right now. You know, you go to different parts of, you know, Africa, you know, different parts of the Middle East, different parts of, you know, South America.
Shit, Venezuela.
Exactly. You know, people aren't, you know, eating daily, man.
Right.
All right?
Little children.
So when it hits here, these common Americans, these common Babylonians out here, it's going to be a rude awakening.
Oh,
these
yeah.
people can't eat, you know, they can't last, what, 3 hours?
No.
4 hours. They got to keep stuffing their face damn near almost every hour.
Yeah, forget about a day or 2 day fast, man. That's out their reach. You know what I'm saying?
That's how my brother is, man. It's crazy. This guy, if somehow I'm doing some family stuff and I'm around him, this guy, if let's say in particular in the morning, he can't go, you know what I'm saying, until like lunch, even dinner. Like he starts literally losing it. And it's barely breakfast time, 9 o'clock.
Damn.
Hey, I'm telling you, when it hits these people, then imagine the people that are on the coffee.
Yeah.
And they don't get their caffeine fix.
Yeah.
You see it too. People be agitated and they didn't get their Starbucks.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They didn't get their what is it? Their Folgers, get their cup of Joe.
Folgers in your cup.
But you got it. I got another one too.
This Lamentations 4:9. They that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger. And many are going to be slain, man. All right. All right. A lot of people are about to be deleted. All right. The purge is coming worldwide right now, man. You see? For these pine away. Oh wait. They be slain with hunger, right? For these pine away, stricken through the want for the fruits of the field. And then, yeah, and then those that die from hunger, man, that's a slow, painful process, man. You see? And these women have no faith, all right, no morals. They're going to turn and eat their little children, man. This is verse 10. The hands of the pitiful women have sodden their own children. They were their meat in the destruction of the daughter of my people.
And that word Sodom goes into like boiling, basically. You know, that's terrible. That's just not like a normal way. You know what I'm saying? You know, cooking somebody.
Yeah.
You're boiling somebody and possibly still alive. That's sick, man.
Yeah.
But see, If they do it to, what is it, to crabs and stuff, lobster,
Right,
so
yeah.
it ain't gonna be, you know, anything different to them. Like we say, you know, when we say that at our camp, hey, as long as Jay got lemon pepper, mild sauce, all right? When you get the Cholula, you know what I'm saying?
That's all they
Hey,
need.
man, they're good, bro. They're good. All right? That's all they need. But that's what Jake's really gonna do. We're joking about it, but literally Jake's gonna do that. They're gonna kill their children, cook them up, season them with these things, and eat them. And it's just gonna be another day. They already do it now. Maybe I'll say this. Maybe they don't necessarily eat them, but you have these mothers that I want to go party. I'm just gonna leave my baby in the house for a week by itself. What do you think is gonna happen to that child?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously? You know, I gotta go to Miami. I gotta have a hot girl summer. This is ridiculous, man. This is the state of our women right now. So when this shit really goes down, they're not gonna think twice about, as Elder Uriah says, they're not gonna think twice about eating little Pookie and Ray Ray.
Right.
You know? But, was that it on that out?
Yeah.
But, I got this is Isaiah 55:6, and it reads, "Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts, and let him return unto the Lord Yahweh, and he will have mercy upon him,
Yep.
and to our power, for he will abundantly pardon." All right? So point being, though, is seek ye the Lord while he may be found. All right? Look, we're not going to be on these different social media platforms forever. They got all these different, you know, laws written up to basically stop this word from coming out. You know, they'll call this disinformation. You know, and they already have it. You know, laws written down that they want to persecute people that are spreading information like this disinformation. Because what they're going to say is it's a threat to democracy. You know.
They're demon rule. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Like Elder Karab's page, the truth hurts the wicked. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And then I'll say this. Look, I don't care about the YouTube numbers and all that. People are really watching us.
Oh yeah.
More than what you think. They got a little shadow ban on, you know, how many views we can see and how many subscribers we can, notice. Brothers are, you know, I'll say this: we don't care about the numbers, man. Yeah, I'll be happy if one person listening who's truly edified.
Oh, it says the angels rejoice when one repents.
You know.
You know. Shit.
So, you know, I'm just trying to put, you know, good quality videos out there so that one person can get edified. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
it. Yeah.
And if more people get edified, cool. But I just wanted to make a point, though. Thousands and thousands of people are watching your videos, whether you know it or not. Because I've seen this, you know, firsthand, how YouTube literally plays with our numbers. Because this was years back. I was at the Little Rock, Arkansas camp. I had to go down there for some family situation, and I ended up camping with the elder down there. And when I went to re-upload the videos on my page, you know, I went to his page, and it said, like, because he broke it down into 4 different videos, and each one had like hundreds of views. It was like 700, 600, whatever it was, and I was like, whoa, that's a lot. I was, you know, kind of shocked. And then when I was trying to re-upload everything, trying to get the link, it was like kind of like freezing. It was acting funny, so I ended up refreshing the page. And when I refreshed the page, those views went from, like I said, about 700, 600 views to only like 70, 40, 50. And I was just like, yep, they're playing with our stuff.
Oh yeah.
That was years back. I mean, that was a long time ago. All right.
Well, I found in Saudi Arabia, Apostle Tahar and Elder Malcolm's videos in the millions and hundreds of thousands, close to 1 million, But the highest I saw was over 7 million for an Apostle Tahar video, you know?
Come on, man.
So the word is going out. It's not coming back void to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, you see? But this, to back that scripture up, this is Sirach 5:5, concerning propitiation, be not without fear to add sin unto sin. That propitiation is the atonement, all right? Yahushua sacrifice. Verse 6, and say not his mercy is great, he will be pacified for the multitude of my sins, for mercy and wrath come from him, and his indignation resteth upon sinners. No, you have to abide in the fear of the Lord. All right, you can't just say the Lord knows my heart. No, you have to be moving with fear every day in this thing, man. All right, verse 7, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance.
And that's spiritual, because we just mentioned it. How, you know, during the beginning of CV 19, it was business as usual. We were out there camping, everything was cool, and then out of nowhere, we had to preach in our houses.
Switch it up.
Then even this whole situation with the brothers. The brother Shakaria had those pages for how long? And then literally within a week at most, it was at most a week. I don't even think it was a week. It was like 4 days, man, 5 days. All of a sudden, all his pages got clipped. The elder brother from North Carolina said that, I think he said 9 of his pages.
It was 9 pages.
9 pages just got clipped?
I'll tell you right now.
Come on, man. That's why you got to seek the Lord now.
Right.
You can't, put the Lord off from day to day. I'll do it tomorrow. I got to, holler at some hoes real quick. Come on, bro.
That's not profitable. This is what's profitable, is feeding the sheep. All right. The Lord said, if you love me, feed my sheep. This is the one thing that's profitable here, man, is doing this work. This is leading us to the kingdom, man. It's going to save us and those that hear us, man, and our households, you see? But the brother in North Carolina, this GMS North Carolina 777 is his only page left. And yes, all 9 of his backup channels were deleted by Esau.
Crazy,
you know,
man.
but I got one more, and this is for you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians, and the speckled bird, the Israelite foreigners, right? Because we've been scattered to the 4 corners of the earth. This is 1 Samuel 12:20, and Samuel said unto the people, fear not, ye have done all this wickedness, yet turn not aside from following the Lord, but serve the Lord with all your heart, and turn ye not aside, for then should ye go after vain things which cannot profit nor deliver, for they are vain. You see? So, hey, acknowledge your sins, man. Acknowledge where you went off, who you sinned against, the Heavenly Father. All right, and turn back to Him, man. He's very merciful. If you're sincere, all right, and contrite, and you turn to Him with your whole heart and serve Him, you see, the Lord will have mercy on you, man. But don't be one of those last minute ones. You know what I'm saying? Don't wait that long. Do it now. Move with fear now. All right, Noah moved with fear into building the ark, and he was doing that for 100 years and prophesying. Okay? Come learn the fear of the Lord, man, before it's too late.
That's what we're basically doing. You mentioned, Noah was prophesying and building the ark. That's pretty much what we do daily.
Yeah.
We prophesy and do what? Build the house of David. All right, spiritually speaking, we don't, we're not making a physical building, but it's a spiritual building.
That cannot be touched.
Yep. And you gotta, sand, it's spiritually speaking, sand things down, which is like rebuking, you know what I mean? Making sure everything's put together properly.
Finish everything up. Final touches.
Making sure, somebody's sweeping, getting the dust out the way, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Painting. That's what we're doing every day. Because we want this building to be ready when Yahweh Shai comes. All right?
Yes, sir.
Yahweh Shai is coming back. Hey, if Esau is moving, if Esau is making his moves like this, we know Yahweh Shai is about to come back too.
Yeah.
All right? Because once Esau really makes his moves on us, on the men of the Lord, that's when he's going to intervene. That divine intervention is about to hit.
Yeah.
And we want to be on Yahweh Shai's good side, because if you're not, you're going to have a terrible death.
Yes.
Was it grievous death, as it says?
Yeah. But this is Isaiah 59:19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and His glory from the rising of the sun. So you got to fear the Lord. All right, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. All right, the fear of the Lord is the first step of being accepted of Him. You know, Sirach 19. All right, when the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against them. And you see the other nations' armies, surrounding America. Russia's on this side. You see in Leave the World Behind, you got India by California. You got the Moabites up by New York. You know what I'm saying? The East Coast. All right, they're about to invade this place, man. When they flood this place, the Lord's going to deliver us.
Yeah, dude,
those that fear Him. Those that fear Him, though.
They were just showing recently this clip. It was at the border, and they were asking all the men, "Where you from?" India, Pakistan, Turkey. You know, all these basically what they would call Muslim countries.
Mm-hmm.
And they're coming into this place, and they're all what they would call like army-aged men. You know, between like 20 and like 40.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and they're not here to just pass out some goddamn candies and give high fives. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man, they're setting up shop to take this place down from the inside out, man.
Yeah, from within.
Yep.
But this is verse 20, and the Redeemer shall come to Zion, and unto them that turn from transgression in Jacob, saith the Lord. Because we were given the law, statutes, commandments, you see, and we broke them. So we have to turn away from those iniquities, those transgressions that we once did, and come back and follow Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. In doing so, when the Lord returns, He will save us, man. Alright? Because, hey, this shit is real. This is the truth. You know, we have foreign militant-aged men crossing our borders every day right now, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right? And we're in the millions right now. America's flooded. You know, wait till their backup comes, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And they're, scanning the neighborhoods. They're mapping everything out, man. Reconnaissance. You see?
Yep, and it's all done by design,
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, these elites want to shut everything down, start their, new world order. But hey, once Esau tries to do these things, hey, Yahweh Shah's, going to lift up that standard for us, and we're going to get the big W. So,
Yeah.
but hey, we want to be on Yahweh Shah's side.
That's it.
So we got to do as much as we can during this grace period.
Right.
And we are in a grace period.
Yeah. Yes, we are.
I have to mention that real quick.
Sir.
But that's pretty much it.
Hey, and with that, we hope this lesson was edifying and exhorting. We want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Chakodash. Give honor to the apostles and elders of Millstone, who were well and taught us truth and salutations to Allah Akim, pushing this morning truth and in sincerity with charity. Shalom and Abba Babal.
Shalom.
One.